You can, for your own entertainment, just fill it out like that. Do not disturb it from this point until it goes settled hard. I can find the glue starting to get a bit pasty and thick. It's actually have to go off very quick. I don't know if you can see this, but it's starting to lose its ability to glue, so it's quite quick. The temperature here at the moment is probably about 15 degrees, so it's kind of warm for us anyway. See, it's gone dead now at that point. So do be aware. I make up small amounts of it, and do not make up big amounts of it. Maybe on a piece of tile or a piece of stainless steel or something like this. A bit of ceramic tile is probably the best for it. So, this is quite strong glue when it's set. So you should be easy able to handle this piece. This piece will probably be as strong as it ever was when I lift it up when the glue is set. You can find it quite warm. So we're going to have to wait some time for it to settle. I would imagine maybe about 7-8 minutes, just to be sure before you go lifting it. Probably at this point it's good to clean any knives you're using with another sharp knife, because it's too hard to remove it in about 10 minutes or 15 minutes time. It's so stubborn. You'll find this out. So I'm just going to get the camera and take it around, and you'll see the joints assembled. Now you can understand why I need these ribs, because they provide a lovely straight rail with the minimum amount of contact. You could also do something using maybe a plastic film under you, but it doesn't allow the glue to extrude out through the break, and you will need this afterwards for it to polish back up the tile where it was damaged. You might just need to polish that glue to a shine. So I will be doing that fairly shortly now when that piece is assembled and solid and has set. Here's the piece of waste. It's still a bit putty like, still breakable, so if you were to pick up the piece at the moment, you would definitely damage the joint, and it would be very hard to get a clean joint on further. So don't worry if you're missing out on this. I'll go through it all one more time on that piece over there. I actually broke this piece in 4 places so that the assembly is going to be a little more difficult, because I'm sure you're going to have parts that have been fractured in the like of this. This is a little different stone than what you've got, but it won't make any difference from the point of view of what you need to see, I would hope. Okay, Michael. As I say, the white adhesive in the bags will be, it'll be as strong as steel once you fit the pieces, once you fix them and reassemble them. Here we have, I'll just take you through to this. Here at the moment we have the discs, just like you've got from me, and this little piece of polishing wax. It's basically it's for doing stainless steel, but it does very well for stone as well. There is one specially for stone, but it's kind of hard to get. So the one you have is the same as this. They are different grades. You need to be starting with the lower grades and working up. Oh, there's the dog in the way. When you're polishing back on the surface, only do it if you feel you have to. It won't be noticeable afterwards that much, but if you can just give it a slight polish, I would suggest starting the polish at a 400 grit, because if you go down to say a 200, you'll scar it too much, and your fitter may not have the experience to bring it back from a 50 grit or a 100 grit or a 200 grit. So start with a 400 grit, run the machine very slowly, and just kind of run it on that margin there. Then for the 800, go a little farther out, and because yours is polished, you'll be going to a 1300. Now you have all these over with you, so just a question of using them. Now the soap you will need, or the 1 second, now back out of focus. Give us a second. Right. You won't need this little piece of soap for this. You will need it for the 800, and you will definitely need it for the 300. If you don't use it, you will burn the face of the stone, and it'll scar, and you'll also be damaging the pads, and you won't be able to use them as easy. So run it quite slow. It'll just take patience to get what you want done. So as I say, stay in close for the 400, then for the 800 go out, and then for the 1300 go a little farther out. I don't remember if I put in a 50. Sorry, I should have said to you that the ones I sent you was 1500. There is also a 3000. Sorry, no, Michael, this must be moisture in here or something. Yeah, a 3000 grit, if you have it, will give it a very light buff, and that will almost make it seamless. It won't be necessary, particularly on the risers, because the light won't reflect on them as much as it would onto the step itself. So I think I could probably check that the piece is good to be lifted. For some reason the focus is in and out. Now we've got it. You can see my helper dog there again one more time. Be careful as you try and lift it up. You know, they should come away fairly easy, but just in case there's a huge piece catching. Now, you can see the way it extruded out on the joint. You can see me holding it. I'm not going to chance holding it to its extremes at the moment, because I do know from experience that it's still a bit sensitive or a bit delicate. You can definitely see this, where it extruded out, and that, I'll hold the camera steady now, that's good. It's still very putty like. Now this assembly is still a small bit premature. It's a small bit early to be at it, but we'll let it sit there for a little while longer. Just checked it. Picking up with what the camera's pointed at. Yeah. Let's see if I can get it. Okay. Now, a lot of the time, a standy blade will allow or fast track. Standy blade will fast track. You can actually just cut the piece away. And it cuts it fairly flush. And what you're left with then is a line through the stone, similar colours, looks like a natural fracture in the stone.